Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is another video in the series of the difference between a narcissist behaviour and your behaviour. As more often than not, if this is the first video you've seen in the series, once you begin to learn about the narcissist personality disorder or narcissism and the things you've been through with some people, you can think, oh, I did that, and start to question yourself. As when it comes to a narcissist, they don't take responsibility for their own behaviour. They blame everybody else. They gaslight other people and they shift the blame over to other people. And when it comes to people not on the spectrum of the disorder, they question themselves. They blame themselves. So when they learn what narcissistic people do to them and they've done similar things to the narcissist, they blame themselves and they question themselves. So this video is going to be the difference between a narcissist leaving out information, a narcissist omitting the truth, and you leaving out information, you not telling them what you are doing or what you have done. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continuous support with the channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. So when it comes to the difference between a narcissist behaviour and our behaviour, it's all down to the intentions behind an individual person. And although we cannot say what a narcissist's intentions are, we can generalise through their patterns of behaviour, through how they've treated other people, through the characteristics of the disorder, what their intentions could be, and we can generalise through survivors' stories, what people have been through in these kinds of relationships, what their intentions could be. And the difference between a narcissist leaving out information and you leaving out information, although it's the same behaviour, the intentions behind those behaviours are often very different. Although a narcissist will blame you for their behaviour and you will blame yourself for their behaviour and your behaviour. When it comes to a narcissist not telling you where they are going, it's because they want to cause that intrigue. It's because they might know what they're doing is wrong and so they don't want you to find out, because they don't want the consequences for their actions towards you. Or they're enjoying the game, they're enjoying toying with you, they're enjoying getting away with their behaviour. They enjoy taking risks, they get a thrill out of taking a risk and not being caught. They don't tell you information because they don't want you to know what they're up to, because they feel entitled to do as they please, because they don't feel like they should have to answer to you, because they want to exploit people, they want to get away with their behaviour. Whether a narcissist is aware or not of their behaviour, they lack the empathy to care for how it affects those around them. They only care about how it affects themselves. Therefore, if they feel a need to miss out the truth to protect themselves from whatever they are doing, which they will usually rationalise in their own mind that they are in the right and you're the one that's in the wrong, and they didn't tell you because they knew you'd act like this, or they knew you couldn't handle the truth. They will rationalise it. However, it is done intentionally. They miss out the truth intentionally so that there are not any consequences for their actions, because they don't want to communicate with other people. They don't want to compromise with other people. They only want to communicate with other people if it meets a need of their own. So if they do get found out, this is why they will gaslight people, so that they can get away with their behaviour. This is why they will tell people that they're remembering things wrong, or they're losing their memory, or that they only did that because you did this. They are always looking to shift over the blame for their behaviour. They miss out the truth because they don't want to be honest with you, because they don't respect you, because they don't have that loyalty towards you. And due to a narcissist treatment of you, part of their games is things like isolating you from support, getting you to question your friends and family, bringing you down, cutting you off from your hobbies, cutting you off from your careers, making you feel like you're not good enough. And if you're quite a strong-minded person, you then might find ways to do these things, trying to avoid reactions from the narcissist. So if you know that you've got a special event coming up and you bring it up with the narcissist, you've got someone's wedding to go to, or the whole family's been invited to a wedding, and you bring it up with them 6 months prior to the event, and you know they're going to chip away at you to cause you anger, frustration and hurt, you might put off telling them for fear of reactions from them. A narcissist puts off telling you for fear of reactions from you, but that is to benefit themselves, so they can get away with their behaviour, so that they can control. You put off telling them because there is going to be negative reactions from them because of who they are as a person. Every day, healthy people, healthy families can go and celebrate somebody else's wedding and can communicate and let people know that you've been invited and look forward to the day. With a narcissist, because it's not all about them, you know full well they're going to ruin the day. They're going to ruin the lead up to the event. So you might try and find a way to go without them because you know they're going to go all out to ruin it. You might try and actually encourage them to go and spend time with their friends or their family so that you can go alone and not have their face ache all day at the wedding. You might go and arrange to visit your children on a weekend. And you know full well that if you tell the narcissist you're going to go and visit your children, the narcissist is going to put roadblocks in the way. But they'll not do it in an obvious way. Some will say, oh, well, can't you wait till I'm ready and we'll go together? Yet they'll make plans throughout the day so that you let your children down and the narcissist gets their own way. So you might wait until the narcissist is out of the way and then unfortunately find yourself lying to the narcissist by saying, oh yes, I went to go and visit your child. It was a last minute thing, a last minute arrangement, because you're fearing consequences. You're walking on eggshells. You're trying to avoid any arguments with them. The tricky thing is, narcissists claim that they're trying to avoid arguments with you. So when you're trying to avoid arguments with them, you feel like you're turning into them. And I'm not saying either behaviour is right or wrong. However, if you feel like you have to behave in this way around somebody, if you feel like you cannot be honest and upfront with somebody, and then you're the one left with feelings such as guilt and shame, it's going to make you feel worse in the long run. It's going to cause those anxieties. It's going to cause depression, and it's time to step away from that person. It's just not a healthy environment to be in. Yes, it's about control for both parties and it's about defense for both parties. The difference being a narcissist is obviously A narcissist is usually coming from a negative place of trying to control you. You're usually coming from a place of doing normal, everyday things and trying to control the environment so that you feel safe and secure. The things a narcissist is hiding from you are usually things that healthy people with empathy, people with compassion, people with loyalty, respect, would not do to other people. The things you're usually trying to hide from a narcissist are usually everyday things that most people do. Meeting up with friends. A narcissist will go and take a credit card out in your name and max it out without letting you know, which is fraud. It is wrong. You wouldn't go and do that to them. So it's the extent of the truths that the narcissists leave out and the extent of your truths that you leave out. Both are to protect ourselves. The narcissist is not telling you information to protect who they are as a person, to protect their character. You're not telling them to protect yourself from the attack that you will receive from them, because you either do that or you fall into their behaviour and no longer live your life. And either way, it is no way to live your life. If you are a person that comes from honesty, comes from trust, feels guilty when you can't be honest with somebody, then you need to step away from that person. A narcissist will avoid communication with you because they don't want to talk about whatever it is they don't want to talk about, and they will accuse you of causing an argument. A narcissist will also set the environment so that you daren't talk to them about something for fear of reaction, but they will keep bringing it up and pushing you and testing you, and you will feel bad. They are making you feel bad for not being open in communication with them because you want to communicate, but yet you know that if you do communicate, there's going to be an adverse reaction and you're going to lose. No matter what you do with a narcissist, you are the one that's going to lose. It's that double bind where no matter what path you choose with them, it's going to be wrong. You're going to be made to feel bad. Either they're going to make you feel bad or you're going to make yourself feel bad. Only you are aware of your behaviour. They, whether they are aware or not, they don't care for how their behaviour affects you. They don't have those same feelings of guilt, and if they do feel guilt, they pass the blame to remove any feelings of shame, to remove any feelings of guilt. So although neither course of action is right as such, there is a difference in the intentions behind the behaviour. And if you feel like you cannot be honest with somebody when doing normal day-to-day things, even signing up to a new course, going for a job interview, if you feel like you cannot be open and honest with somebody, if you feel like somebody's not going to be pleased for you, then that is not the kind of person you want to be around. It's hard stepping away from them. However, you've got to make the right choice for you. Negative people are going to bring you down or do their best to bring you down to their level. You need to walk with people that want to raise you up as you do them. If anyone has any thoughts on the video, please do add that into the comments. I shall add it into the playlist with the other differences between a narcissist behaviour and our behaviour, as well as the video in the description on the difference between a narcissist behaviour and our recovery. Thank you very much for listening. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.